Hello and welcome back to LJT your one-stop shop for anything. Wait a minute, they pointed Tameo and the One Ring? How is my Time Vault deck supposed to win now? Related. We've got a fun video for you today. I played Bant Time Vault in last month's February MTGO Asynchronous League. This is my first time playing Time Vault, so you'll actually have to bear with me as I struggle to find the correct lines, and I use up basically all of my clock on a lot of my turns. It turns out that this deck is pretty complicated. I had a lot of fun anyways. This was all recorded before the recent points change, so the list I am playing is still on 0 Point Tameo and 0 Point the One Ring. Shout out to Counselor Spencer, who I got this list from, and I'd love to hear in the comments below different decisions I could have made, and any tips or suggestions for this deck would be helpful in the future. I'm hoping to play it at a couple of local tournaments in the next couple months, and I'd really love to hear some feedback in the comments. Always love interacting with the community. And without further ado, welcome to Bant Time Vault. Editing Trent here. I was getting over a cough when I recorded these videos, so if you're listening to the audio, I did my best to suppress them, but they just might pop up, and I wanted to give you a heads up. Back to the video. All right, and we're back. Fighting against, it looks to be Rakdos midrange, and I'm playing Bant Time Vault. So this is the first time I've ever played Time Vault, so I'm really interested to see how it goes, if I can play it well. I mean, I'm already perplexed here. Like, is this a hand that I keep? I don't even know. Like, so the hand has a couple things going for it. I guess Trinket Mage getting a Vault on Tapper. Force of Will is not particularly good in this matchup, I don't think. It's also, but this hand isn't cold to Blood Moon. Magus. I'm on the play. No, I'm on the draw. So Static Prison has some value here. I get a Surveil. Urza, reasonable. I think I'm going to keep. Excuse me. I don't really know if you're supposed to keep these types of hands in Time Vault. I think generally speaking, when I'm playing a new deck, I lean towards keeping hands where I would like be more comfortable keeping them on Jeskai. As our opponent gets Swamp and cycles Troll of Khazad-dûm for Badlands. Makes sense here. Prismatic Ending seems like a pretty reasonable draw. I'll just get to continue to interact. How many key effects am I playing? Like, do I actually need this key? I don't think so. Because the Trinket Mage is going to find a key anyways. I guess I could find... What else could it find? Like, Mana Vault? That could be relevant. Expedition Map. I guess I could keep this key and then find Mana Vault with Trinket Mage and then have Mana Vault key going, but I don't really have anything that I'm doing with that mana. Like, not at this stage. Could find Retrofitter with Trinket Mage. Probably a little too slow. I think I'm going to bin this key. Putting cards in the bin isn't even necessarily that bad. Like, later on in the game, having cards in the bin could be relevant for Shifting Woodland. Chrome Mox, okay. I mean, if they cast a Blood Moon, I'm gonna be really happy that I kept this Forcible hand. Okay, yeah. Interesting. So if I kept the key, then I guess I could have Forcible pitching Trinket Mage to then keep Urza. But then I'm not able to cast the Urza because I don't have double blue. Yeah, I mean, I have to Forcible this. I guess the question is, what am I getting rid of? I think I'm gonna get rid of Urza here. The problem with that is, like, Urza's actually pretty good at, it's pretty good later. Like, Trinket Mage is good. I think I'm gonna get rid of Urza because Trinket Mage can find things like the Retrofitter. I think it's a little better because the Trinket Mage has that value. I think non-land permanent. I mean, I'm gonna Static Prison the Chrome Mox. Because even if the Chrome Mox comes back into play, they have to get rid of another card to deal with it. I don't know. I don't think I want to play my Minamo. I don't know if I want to expose it. to Wasteland. I think I'm going to play Beseiju here. So we'll play Beseiju, and then I'm going to Static Prison the Kurmox. Okay, and we just see an Emperor Bones. Okay, so we'll have to Prismatic Ending that on our turn. Yeah, they're getting rid of Voltaic Key. Yeah, that's fair enough. You can get rid of Troll of Khazad-dûm on your following turn if that's your plan. I am going to pay an energy to prevent this, since they have 3 cards in hand. I don't want to give them the ability to get a 3rd land drop currently. Let's just Prismatic Ending this right now. I don't want to take 8 or 10 or whatever. Play Manamo, and we're definitely looking for another blue source here to try and insulate ourselves from a bunch of stuff. Counterspell, definitely not where we want to be. Teferi, I don't need an untapper effect, so let's bottom that. Brainstorm, it's not the worst. Like, if they don't wasteland me here, then on my turn, depending on what I draw, I could Brainstorm and then play Trinket Mage to shuffle the top. Opposition Agent. It's pretty good. Reshape. I think I'm still going to pay to prevent this. So the question is, what do I do now? I could play Trinket Mage just as a blocker. I think that's probably fine. I don't want to start taking a bunch of damage. It says may, so I'm going to say no. Because of the opposition agent, obviously. I guess I need to draw into a removal spell. And you might be wondering, like, why didn't I just cast the Brainstorm there? But the problem is, if I Brainstorm, I'm going to lock myself, even if I have a fetch land, because of the opposition agent. So I don't think I can realistically Brainstorm. It's possible I shouldn't have Static Prismed the Chrome Mox. Like, I maybe should have kept it for something else, like this opposition agent, for example. Excuse me. Let's see if they discard a card to this Chrome Mox. Might be worth it for them. Yeah, they did. Okay, interesting. I think I'm still gonna keep up this Spell Snare. I don't think I'm gonna cast Brainstorm yet. I really need this Brainstorm to be good. Like, I need it to wield some something relevant. Okay, so now that they're playing Headliner Scarlet, I think it's pretty likely that I'm gonna cast this Brainstorm. I mean, we can't really draw any counter spells. I do have like Condemn, which would actually be a great draw here. So I have to think about the value of being able to counterspell this with what exactly. I don't even know. I guess I could reprieve it. That's relevant. I think I have to Brainstorm here because I could reprieve this. I can't do anything else to it though. Do I need the mana next turn? Unable to scream. It's basically reprieve. I'm pretty far behind. I think I'm going to cast this Brainstorm. I think I need to hope it's really good. Okay, so it's not that good. Which means we're just going to put Reshape Whir on top. So we're going to take a bunch of damage, then we'll be able to block next turn. Urza Saga's like okay. Soul Guide is also okay. It's not great, but it's reasonable. The thing about Soul Guide here is it lets me get a fresh draw next turn because I can sacrifice it to... let's just get rid of their troll. I could sacrifice it for a redraw. Oh, actually, I could play Tribute Mage here. I can't search with it, but I could play it to be able to block. Like, I have 2 blockers then, so if they have a single removal spell, I don't just lose. Or not lose, but I don't take a lot of damage. I'm just worried about surviving here. I think I have to play Tribute Mage. It's not ideal because, like, obviously if I had obviously if I had access to a removal spell, I would wait on the Tribute Mage because then I'd be able to get Time Vault, and when my Urza Saga ticks off, I would be able to get a key effect. Also, I have to play the Saga here. I don't think I can not play it. Um, it just needs to happen against the even though there's this opposition agent. I really need like I'll probably need um the token, like the two tokens that it creates, and it is awkward because like once it goes off, they can exile my last actual key effect. The One Ring, like I'm not happy to see it, but it's not the worst. I'm not like super unhappy to see it, I guess is what I'd say. Um, I think I should cycle the Soul Guide Lantern now. Is there any reason, I guess, is the question. Like, do I have sorcery speed removal that I need to worry about? I already cast Prismatic Ending. I have Unable to Scream, so what if I, like, sack the Lantern, draw Unable to Scream, then I cast Unable to Scream, and I just, like, lose the creature off the Urza Saga? I think I maybe need this creature off this Urza Saga. Which means I don't need to crack the Lantern now, because I know I'm drawing... I guess I'm drawing a random card. But even if I draw, like, the best card, like, Unable to Scream, I'm not actually that happy with it, because I don't have the mana. So yeah, I think I'm just going to pass here. Because I don't think I care about what they get off of the opposition agent. I might be wrong. Like, hmm. Yeah, drawing Blood Moon Oppo Agent, really good against me. Forced me to... And the Emperor Bones, I think Rakdos is the deck that has the best Emperor of Bones is in terms of like just a regular fair deck. Oh yeah, Duress me. I don't care about that. None of these are that good. Spellstar is like the best card in my hand, I guess, but um the but like having the troll in the graveyard was relevant because if there was no troll in the graveyard, I wouldn't have prismatic ending the Emperor Bones, and then I would have had Prismatic Ending for Opposition Agent. I mean, yeah, they can just Dreadfuge me and stuff all they want. None of these cards matter at this stage. Like, they might matter later. Like, I might wish I had them later, but... Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna make Urza Saga token. The question is, do I draw off the Soul Guide Lantern? I think I probably have to. Like, I don't think I can assume that I'm gonna win with 2/3/3 construct tokens against active One Ring Headliner Scarlet. Like, I probably just need to kill this opposition agent and then try to time vault them. So I think I'm gonna sacrifice this to draw a card. Makes my constructs a lot worse, but I'm glad I get to see what I draw before I decide to activate this saga. I mean, I'm gonna activate it for sure. Uh, yeah, and I have to search, which means they get to search with opposition agent. They probably find. I don't even know if finding other key effect is that good from their perspective. Uh, don't think it's Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, I mean, what do you find if you're them? Top? Could be Retrofitter. Like maybe they see a possibility of them losing a longer game where I draw like exactly Retrofitter plus Tolarian Academy. Yeah, I don't really know what you get here. What could you possibly want? Okay, so they do get Retrofitter. Interesting. Uh, is there value in playing this Lotus Petal out now? I think there is. Have the Construct tokens. I think I'm going to attack for 3. Like, why not, right? I guess if I attack for 3 and they have removal spell for my other Construct token, I get kind of blown out. So actually, I don't think I can do that. I think I'm just on hope to draw something relevant. I guess it basically has to be a removal spell. Although if I do draw a removal spell and I kill this opposition agent, then yeah, okay, they did have a removal spell for my construct. Interesting. Um then I maybe uh if I do get to removal spell the opposition agent next turn, I do get to like removal spell into Sylvan Scrying, get probably get Academy, I'd suppose. I could get like Caracas to stop the headliner Scarlet, although that seems pretty dubious. Yeah, in Academy, I have Minamo. Five mana Overlord? Oh, Fury. Yeah, Fury's pretty good here. Although, I'm pretty glad that I played this Lotus Petal, because now I still get to block this opposition agent. Like, they get to attack me for 3, but they can't attack with the Oppo agent, which is, I think, pretty relevant here. I don't think I have balance in my deck list, right? No. So I can't really balance in this game. I think I have to draw a removal spell right here, right now. Um, am I paying mana for this probe? I mean, I probably am. Like, I'm unable to scream in my deck. Yeah, that's worth it. I basically have to pay mana. Okay, I drew March. What do they have in hand? So it's Ivora, Lightning Bolt, Unearth, Molten Collapse. I think I'm just a little too late here. Because I marched their opposition agent, then they Molten Collapse and attack me for lethal. I think I had to take the damage off of the Jitaxian probe as well, but I think I'm dead here. I think I'm going to concede. Because, like, I can march the Oppo agent, but then I have no mana afterwards, so I have nothing to do. Yeah, it's possible getting rid of the Chrome Mox is bad. It felt reasonable, though. Like, I'm killing a mana source, and when it comes back, they have to discard a card. I'm definitely not keeping this hand. This hand just doesn't do anything. Uh, this hand, I don't think I can keep either. I just don't have mana. Yeah, I have to mulligan this too. Okay, we're definitely keeping this hand. I just have to figure out what I'm doing with it. I think I want to keep the Wargate. I don't think I can keep Into the Flood Maw. I think I have to get rid of that. The cave gets a land. I don't think that's particularly relevant, not with like such low resources. Like I guess the cave, what am I gonna I guess I could play cave on 4 and then but then I'm keeping 4 lands, right? I think I'm just gonna keep Enlightened Tutor Wargate. Because that actually wins the game. Um I think there's an argument to playing Seachrome Coast here so I can Enlighten Tutor if there's a discard spell and get like something relevant. I could like Enlighten Tutor for Urza's Saga potentially. I don't really know what I'm supposed to get when I'm on like 5 cards like this. I think I do have to play around this a discard spell here. I'm gonna play the Seachrome Coast. We'll decide what we want to get afterwards. Stalactite Stalker. Okay. So the question is, do I get Time Vault right now, or do I just get something like Urza Saga? Urza Saga lets me make 2 constructs and get uh, a key effect. I could Enlighten Tutor for... I'm not Enlighten Tutoring for top. If I get... The problem with getting Time Vault is that it can get discarded, or if I play it, it can die to like Molten Collapse or Abrade, which I've seen both from my opponent. Like, I don't want to get like Voltaic Servant or something like that. That doesn't seem fruitful. I think it might be Urza Saga here. Like, puts land enchantment in my graveyard for Shifting Woodland later. Gives me bodies on the board. I can find whatever 1-drop I need. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get... Urza Saga here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. I guess there is an argument to not keeping Enlightened Tutor because it bricks one of my draw steps when I'm so far behind. Like maybe I'm supposed to keep like Wargate, Urza's Cave. Okay, they had a Wasteland. That's pretty unlucky for me. Especially since it's like triggering their Stalactite Stalker, I suppose. Sowing Myco Spawn, not really where we want to be here. I mean, I think I have to keep Arid Mesa on top, right? Like, the problem is I need mana, but I also, like, want interaction. I think I'm going to keep Arid Mesa on top. Just make it to the Sowing Myco Spawn, I think, is kind of my plan now. I can Wargate next turn for a land, too. Although I can't Wargate for anything substantial. Wow, they have Vampiric Tutor as well. Like, what do I Wargate for? Probably not Inventor's Fair. Like, I maybe just Wargate for, like, Island. They could have Vampiric Tutored for, like, land there, too, for what it's worth. I don't think I can really infer anything from this. Like, if they have Blood Moon, I mean, I'm just gonna lose. Well, actually, if they have Blood Moon, I can Wargate. Unless you control Forest. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna play Arid Mesa. Let's just fetch now. I think I'm actually gonna Wargate now. So I play around Opposition Agent, which they like definitely could have grabbed. So I need to figure out what I'm Wargating for exactly. I can't Wargate. I would actually love to Wargate for Urza Saga, but I like can't Wargate for it because I already grabbed it. There's other zeros I could Wargate for. Like I could Wargate for Mox Opal. That's not good. I could Wargate for Lotus Petal. I mean, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I think I'm just Wargating for like Island. And like assuming that they have Blood Moon. I mean, if they play Blood Moon though, am I not just dead? I guess I have like some draws if I get Island. Yeah, I'm gonna get Island. It's not like anything else is like particularly compelling. Yeah, like I could grab like Surveil Land. I'm not kicking the Myco Spawn. I can't get a Forest. I could get a Plains to beat Blood Moon if they play Blood Moon. That's not actually terrible. Does Plains beat Blood Moon that often? It beats Blood Moon with Static Prison, March. That's it. Does Island ever beat Blood Moon? I mean, Island doesn't really beat Blood Moon, right? I think I'm gonna get Plains here, actually. Kind of awkward. I guess I wish I could have gotten Okay, they're just dealing 2 to me. I wish I could have gotten like a green source for the Shifting Woodland, but they did Vampiric Tutor. I think I need to respect that. Okay, so they got Opposition Agent with their Vampiric Tutor, probably. So I guess I'd really like to draw a removal spell for this Oppo Agent. My Chi Tong isn't terrible. Because, like, now they might actually attack into me, potentially. And, like, maybe they don't have a removal spell. Like, it's not like, super unlikely. Or they might, yeah, they might, like, cast something like the Screaming Nemesis. And now they attack, and I get to play Wanshi-Tong and, like, block this opposition agent. I mean, they have to attack with everything, right? It puts me on a 2-turn clock. And the bird lives, which is really relevant, too. Like, they might have 1-mana removal spell here. That would be unlucky. Or not unlucky, but not good for me. But it looks like they don't. And that makes sense. Like, so now we have access to our Sowing Myco spawn. Does that do anything for us? Like, we could, if we draw an artifact source, we could kill Den of the Bugbear and then get, like, Buried Ruin or something. Okay, so I'm gonna play Myco Spawn and hold up Spell Snare and Into the Flood Moon. I guess the question is, what am I gonna get with the Myco Spawn? Put on the battlefield, then shuffle. Okay, it's on to the battlefield. That's really interesting. I could get Minimo and attack with my Wanshi-Tong. Although I don't think that's particularly good. I don't really like Inventor's Fair that much. Buried Ruin getting back Urza Saga just seems like a little too slow, potentially. Do I have Wasteland? Doesn't look like I have Wasteland. I could get Karakas. I don't think Karakas is that good. Urza's Cave. Not really where I want to be. Like, I'm already Urza's Caving right now. Academy doesn't make any mana. I guess Inventor's Fair finds an artifact, so maybe I'm supposed to Inventor's Fair. Yeah, this is just a tough decision. Or at least, like, I'm not in a good position when I do this. Yeah, I mean, I think I just have to get Inventor's Fair here. Like, I think I just need... oh, I guess Wanshi-Tong has Vigilance. I haven't played enough with this card. So I guess I just get to bop them for 4. Screaming Nemesis is pretty good against this board state, though. Like, if they play land and activate Den, I can block Den, block Screaming Nemesis. I take lethal. Oh, I think I'm actually just dead if they have land. I mean, we're definitely spell snaring this. It's possible I'm supposed to Into the Floodmaw the Screaming Nemesis, but I think I'm just going to spell snare there. Okay, they're life deathing their opposition agent. That's not the worst for me. They're actually pretty low life total here. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna block the Screaming Nemesis, and then maybe with Into the Floodmaw, I have like potential outs here. Inventor's Fair doesn't get anything relevant. I mean, I have to block the Screaming Nemesis here, right? Like, I'm gonna take 3, and you know it sucks, but whatever. They have 1 card in hand. I need a good draw here for sure. I think Removal Spell is probably my best draw. Like, Removal Spell, and then I get to kill the Stalactite Stalker, and, like, they just don't know what they can do. Okay, Key is interesting, because if I hold up Into the Floodmaw, I can Floodmaw. If they attack for lethal, block the opposition agent, then activate Inventor's Fair, get Vault, and Key Vault them. I mean, I'm also attacking for 4 here. Like, is there any way I could just win this game next turn? I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely passing here. I think, yeah, Removal Spell doesn't do it. Like, if they just attack with the Stalker, I guess I have to Into the Floodmaw, but then I, like, maybe can sneak in for a win with the Wanshi-Tong in the coming turns. Like, I could, like, Into the Floodmaw, Inventor's Fair, get the One Ring for protection, and just hope they don't, like, draw a removal spell. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm gonna bounce the stock. Oh, I can't get anything with Inventor's Fair through the opposition agent. That's definitely a big consideration here. Unfortunate that I have to use the Into the Floodmaw here on the Stalactite Stalker. I guess I really did need to draw something good. Like, I need to draw something better than the Manifold Key, like a removal spell. Maybe when they were tapped... Oh, they weren't tapped out, though. Were they? Oh, yeah. When they were tapped out, I should have bounced the Stalactite Stalker on my turn. That's my bad. Alright, well, we drew a stock up, so that's potentially promising. Condemn? Well, I definitely have to take that. Do I win if I take Condemn Seat of the Synod? Because then I can play Seat, Manifold Key. No, because then I'm losing to land Den activation. Maybe I have to assume that they just don't have land for Den of the Bugbear. I can't play Quantum Riddler. I can't crop rotation for anything. I mean, we've already seen that my lands are not good. So, I mean, I have to take Condemn. I'm for sure taking Condemn. The question is, am I taking Oko or not? I mean, Oko just doesn't do anything. I'm gonna take Seat of the Synod. And I just have to hope they don't have a land for Den of the Bugbear activation. And I have to play Seat now, because next turn, if I draw land, I actually win if I if they attack with their opposition agent to deal me 3. I mean, it's pretty unlikely. I'm pretty far behind here. Like, they'll have 3 cards in hand. If one of them is an untapped land, I just lose on the spot. And they could also have, like, Lightning Bolt or... Wow, Croxa. Okay, yeah. Croxa's GG. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what I was supposed to be doing there. I definitely should have Into the Flood mod the Stalactite Stalker before they untapped. Because I need to keep the Wanshi Tong around. I was just hoping that, like, maybe they attack for lethal. But the thing is, they were already attacking for lethal, so that was definitely a misplay there. It's okay. I'm getting all those out before the year end, which behind the curtain, this is happening the day before the year end. So get those misplays out now. My opponent played really well though. Definitely kept hands that they needed to keep in the matchup. I assume they would have been ready to mulligan aggressively to hands that were like had a decent amount of interaction. They also came prepared. Like they showed up with a braid, Molten Collapse, like expecting I assume like artifacts that they needed to kill. So props to them for like making sure that they were prepared for the metagame. One thing I like about Black Red is you can really like adjust your deck for what you expect to see in the metagame. Like if you think there's a lot of Reanimator, you can bring more Graveyard Hate. If you think there's artifacts, you can bring like your Braids and your Molten Collapses, etc. Even your Bedevils potentially. All right, match 2 against Lufa, who I don't actually know what they're playing. Let's do 30-minute match timer. Oh, best of 3 vintage. Okay, maybe I should find what they're playing. Let's see here. Is there like an easy... I don't know if Aether's Spellbomb Wargate 5 lands is going to be keepable, so I can kind of spend some time looking for this list here. This isn't the December Speed Sync. February. Open in full view. I'm going to mulligan this. I can't imagine anything that my opponent is playing where I would want to keep that hand, but maybe there is. Okay, let's take a look at this list. Jeskai. Okay, it's just Jeskai. Yeah, I definitely don't want to keep that against Jeskai. Is it a stock Jeskai list? Yeah, it looks pretty stock. If it's Jeskai, do I want to keep this Sensei's Divine atop Spell Snare hand? Like Portable Hole? Aether Spell Bomb. No lands is pretty rough. Like top into land, maybe. I think I'm going to mulligan again. I think my matchup against Jeskai is generally pretty good, so I don't know if I have to go that hard. I'm going to get rid of Unable to Scream and probably Spell Snare, I guess. Because I want to keep stock up. I could keep Spell Snare because I can go... I'm not going to tag a 2-drop, though, because I'm on the draw, so I think I'm just going to get rid of Spell Snare here. Because, yeah, turn 1, I'm going to play Beseiju and Lorien Revealed for blue-white. Library. That's not good for us, but it's not the absolute worst. Key, pretty good. Like, if I can ever find a Time Vault, I can always just threaten getting stuff. The reason I'm cycling now is because they're playing Stifle, and if my Lorien Revealed gets stifled, it's GG. It's over. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play. I don't know if I play Talisman and Key, or if I just play Talisman. Unfortunately, I can't play this stock up next turn. I'd really like to do that in case they have 2-mana counterspell. It might, depending on if I draw lands, I might end up waiting to stock up until I can lose focus with it. We'll play the Tundra here. Talisman. Hopefully it doesn't get spell snared. That'd be nice. Now the question is, do I play the Key? I mean, I don't think they're playing that much artifact removal. It's basically just Flame of Anor. They have Prismatic Ending too. Maybe I should keep Key in hand for now. Actually, oh well, I guess I got rid of the Spell Snare before I knew about the library, but it turns out that the Spell Snare actually would have been pretty good here. Because now they're going to get to play a land. Oh, they don't have any more lands in hand, I don't think. Because they're librarying when they have 7 cards, which means that they're probably missing lands in hand because they need the extra draw. Ganjo, I think, makes that theory more valid too. Which means if they're missing lands in hand, do I want to commit the stock up or do I not want to commit the stock up? I think I have to commit the stock up, probably. If I draw a land, I might wait one more turn to be able to lose focus, whatever it is they cast. Island. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I have Counterspell now, so... The problem is if I play Tropical Island and I cast Stock Up, they could counter, and if I don't cast Stock Up and I draw land next turn, I'm going to wish I had waited. I don't... playing Draw Go with Library is really, really hard, though. Like, if I play Tropical Island and I don't draw untapped land next turn, then it's way worse to not play Stock Up. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to play Stock Up. They also don't have double blues, so, like, could be possible that their counterspells are actual counterspell. It could be memory lapse, too. Like, I could be forcing them to lapse, which isn't good for me, but it isn't, like, horrible for me. And if it's, like, Mana Leak or No More Lies, then it is what it is. Yeah, lose focus, sure. Yeah, going to 5 against active library, not exactly where you want to be. Because if I knew I had an extra land, I can just wait. And then I get to resolve my stock up. Also, when they discarded a land, that meant that I knew that they had a lot of other lands in hand. And that means that I actually don't want to feed into their interaction because then it allows them to go like to tap library on their turn for free to see if they get like threats that they can play at sorcery speed because of the amount of cards in their hand. Casting Preordain, I mean, I have to imagine they have another 2-mana counterspell here. Shifting Woodland, not terrible, but not the worst. Now we just play Drago for a while, which I don't think necessarily favors me. I'm gonna be pretty hard pressed to counter most things that they cast. Um, if it's a card draw spell, I probably won't bother. Um, if it's a creature, it has to be a pretty impactful creature. Like Dreadhorde Arcanist, I'm definitely not countering. I don't even like. I don't know if I would counter Tamiyo. Ghost Vacuum. Sure. Ghost Vacuum is actually a pretty good draw for them because it lets them get around like the turns where I maybe cast Time Vault, they counter it, and then um oh wow. Okay, I drew to fairy. I guess I need to do blue, white. I'm gonna uptick on this to fairy, I think. Because what? There's sorcery instant land. They're fetching with marsh flats. Do they have Oh, they're for sure casting 3-mana counterspell, invert polarity. Then I don't have a response to this to fairy. Oh, they're not. Oh, they need no more lies. I see. Uh, they could have spell snare here, but then this turns off their library if they spell snare, at least for a turn. I really want this Teferi to resolve though. Pretty sure I'm gonna uptick. Because if I downtick, they can just flage it away. If I uptick, I think they on average have to use 2 spells to remove it. They could have exactly prismatic ending, but I think I'm like pretty far behind, and I need to just hope that I can uh like survive a turn with this Teferi. Worst case is prismatic ending for me, but best case is like they don't have anything and they have to commit to the board. And the like medium case is they just have like 2 red removal spells that deal with it, but then that means they shut off their library. Like they draw a card this turn. I guess they don't shut off their library if it's 2 red removal spells that cost less than 4 mana, because they could library then Flage plus Lightning Bolt, or Lightning Bolt plus Chain Lightning, etc. They've drawn a lot of cards, so I could have just minused to get my value from the Teferi right away, but then the problem is all they need is 1 Chain Lightning or 1 Fury even. Like, let's say their card is Fury and they don't have any other red removal, like, this survives Fury too. Although if they hardcast Fury, I'm actually pretty unhappy with that, because then my Teferi only gets to live 1 more turn. Okay, they do have Prismatic Ending, which is the best answer, so that's the worst case scenario for me. But they didn't activate their library beforehand, so that's pretty good for us. Maybe they... It's possible that they have... Oh, wow, they're going out of library range for a while here. That's actually really good for us, I think. Remand's, like, not the worst draw either. If we get into, like, a counterspell war and I can remand my own counterspell, like, in a spot where it makes sense, then I might be pretty happy with that. Do I want to remand this Brazen Boar, or do I want to counterspell it? That's an interesting consideration. Let's see, the benefits of remanding it are that I draw an extra card right away, so I don't have to wait for them to cast Brazen Boar next turn. I think I'm gonna do that. Like, I think the counterspell is a little too high value, uh, and I don't really want to get rid of it right now. Especially since my out here is like, maybe I draw Time Vault. Teferi is okay, but not perfect. I guess if I draw land, I can play Teferi, hold up Counterspell. And then I would feel forced to Counterspell the Brazen Borer, because I would want to -2 the Teferi. So they play Fire Islet, and are they just... What are they casting here? Flage? Yeah, they're just going to Flage me? Sure. So if I draw land, the question becomes, do I play Teferi and then counterspell the Brazen Borrower? If I don't draw land, do I play Teferi and minus it to counterspell the Brazen Borrower? I could also play Teferi, even if I don't draw land, and untap like Talisman. And then hope they don't flash in the Borrower before I get access to my counterspell mana. Wow, Enlightened Tutor is a really good draw here. Is it possible that I Teferi minus... No. Maybe I should just Teferi uptick. But then they're just gonna play... They're gonna attack it for 3 and play Flage. But if they play Flage, maybe I'm happy with that, because... Then they don't have a lot of mana. Like, okay, let's think about this next turn. I play Teferi. I play Manifold Key, probably. Then I Enlighten Tutor for Sensei's or not Time Vault on my upkeep. Play Time Vault, play Manifold Key on tap, but I have no mana, and they still have Counterspell mana up. Versus if I play Teferi and downtick, then I'm drawing a card. I could play Teferi, Enlightened Tutor, get Time Vault, then downtick Teferi to put Time Vault into my hand. Wow, this turn's really complicated. I think maybe I will do the Enlightened Tutor into Time Vault, because then I can play Time Vault with Counterspell, and if I draw land, then I win that turn. I could also Teferi uptick, play Manifold Key, and Enlightened Tutor for Time Vault. Then next turn, draw Time Vault, play Time Vault, and have Counterspell backup. Then I lose to, like, what, double Counterspell? Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna play Teferi here. Well, I'm definitely playing Teferi. That's for sure happening. They also might counterspell the Teferi, which is realistic. Like, they might say to themselves, like, I don't want to commit the mana to Flage if they uptick. I guess if they have a counterspell here and I cast Enlightened Tutor, I'm actually pretty unhappy with that sequence, though. Like, if I cast Enlightened Tutor, they counterspell it, then I, like, what? Uptick Teferi loses Teferi, downtick loses Teferi. But that, I guess if they have a counterspell, then they're not actually playing their 3-1. So then I could uptick the Teferi, and then next turn I can downtick it, potentially. Yeah, I think I'm going to cast some Light Tutor. Because I know they have something to do with their mana. I think that's the key thing here. Is I know that they get to do something with their mana. So I kind of want to force them to do it. So then the question becomes, if I uptick here, then I am forcing them to Flage plus Brazen Borrower attack it, which is 4 extra mana. So that means my counterspell's better. I actually think I'm supposed to uptick my Teferi. Oh, I can tap one of their... Wait. Oh, I can untap a land too. Wow. Okay. I gain 2 life here. Do I have to play Manifold Key here? Next turn, if I want to be able to counterspell and win the game, I do. I mean, they didn't counterspell Enlightened Tutor, so my guess is they are trying to commit to this Brazen Borrower. Also, if I play Key and they counterspell it, then I get to keep my Teferi and I still win with Time Vault next turn. Like now, sequences that could beat me are like double counterspell, Thought Scour. Thought Scour wins, targeting me. They can also win with Flash and Brazen Borrower, attack Teferi, get Flage back, then Flame of Norma, Manifold Key, or wait to Flame of... No, they wouldn't wait to Flame of Venor my Time Vault. Just Flame of Venor the Manifold Key. But then I still have Time Vault. So I'm like maybe winning in a couple turns, depending on what I draw. They didn't cast Brazen Borrower. I guess now they're keeping it to bounce the Time Vault. I'm pretty happy with that though. Because like now they don't have any pressure. So I can like minus Teferi to find like more potential interaction. I could uptick Teferi to tap one of their lands and like untap one of my lands to gain a mana advantage. Dashing Ragavan. Okay, interesting. I need to make sure I speed up my play too, especially if I lose this game. I'm gonna need to win too. Although I guess Time Vault has like fast enough wins, like reasonably fast wins. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna... Oh, I have to take 2. This is actually great for them, because now I can't win. I didn't think of Ragavan as a potential answer, but yeah, this is a great play for my opponent. And I had no way to counterspell the Ragavan. I guess I could have left up counterspell, but I'm so far behind, I think I have to, like, play to what I know my opponent has access to rather than what they could have access to. So now the question becomes, do I concede because I actually need the time to try and win the game? I think it's likely. I'm probably going to see what I draw and then decide if I want to concede. If they play the Time Vault, I won't concede, because then I can actually destroy it and potentially win from there. Yeah, like if I downtick Teferi, I beat Ragavan or I don't even beat Thought Scour though. That's the problem. Like downticking Teferi beats exactly Ragavan, I guess. But I don't think that's correct, because upticking Teferi has so much more upside on average. Like I'm getting, like, this is the least likely outcome, I believe. Path to Exile, exiled. So now what do I want to draw here is the question. Like the Time Vault's exiled. I mean, I'm definitely minusing the Teferi. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We've got to find some sort of action. Maybe Quantum Riddler. Oh, the One Ring. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing. Put one of them into my hand. Yeah, I'll put this one in my hand. These go on the bottom. Because like, I can actually win the game now. Like I can potentially outpace their library. Like, I'm actually in it. Plus I have this key. Like if they have a counterspell, I have counterspell backup. Jeskai has a hard time dealing with the ring without exactly March of Otherworldly Light. I mean, they could bounce it with the Brazen Borrower. I think I'm gonna draw now. Because I could draw like Mox Opal, which would be really good. Okay. Since this is settling in for a long game, I need to make sure I'm playing faster. I didn't think I'd be winning or have a potential to win this game for a long time. What can Wargate get me here? I have 5, 6 mana, 7 mana, 8 mana with Teferi. So I can get a 5 drop. So I could go and like get like Quantum Riddler or something. I don't have Time Vault to win the game, so what do I actually have to do to win? I guess is the question. Probably Urza Saga is my best guess. Like it might be Wargate for 0, get Urza Saga, and just try to win with Retrofitter Foundry plus the 2/2s. Like just overwhelm them with permanents on the board. I don't know what they were tapping out there for. Quantum Riddler, Wan Tong. Oh, I guess they're just tapping for Flage. I think I might counterspell this Flage now. Now that I have Teferi. It's close. I think if I counterspell this Flage and they counterspell back, then I'm probably resolving my Wargate for Urza Saga, and that feels pretty good. And Flage is gonna kill me really fast. I think I have to counterspell this. I should have fetched on my turn, because now I can get got by Stifle, but I guess I'll just get Island. Yeah, I think I'm sort of priced into counterspelling this Flage. It kills Teferi. It puts something on the board that I basically have to deal with. Plus, if they spend mana on this turn, then next turn I get to potentially Wargate with impunity. Um, I could Wargate for Urza. That's a possibility. I could Wargate. Can I Wargate for anything that exiles this? I don't think so. Exiles the Flage. I guess I could Wargate for Aether Spellbomb if I really didn't want to lose to it. Snapcaster Mage, no more lies. Okay. So I'm losing my Teferi, and I'm gonna draw 5 cards off of my ring next turn. Then I'll be able to see what I want to do. I can Wargate for Unable to Scream on Flage. That's actually pretty relevant. I don't think I'll want to get Static Prison. Can't pay for this, no more lies. Yeah, okay, so worst case scenario, I can draw 5 with the ring and Wargate um for Unable to Scream. I could also Wargate for Oko. And take my lumps from the ring here. Oh, Caracas. Does Caracas work here? I guess I could like I can't Wargate for Quantum Riddler anymore. Again, the question is Quantum Riddler even good enough? I kind of want to Wargate for Urza Saga. I guess I'm going to start with drawing cards at the One Ring. I mean, I'm always drawing at least 2. Buried Ruin Map. So I can play Map and crack Map for Tolarian Academy, but then I don't get to play Caracas. If I Wargate, I can Wargate for maximum of 4. Which I don't think is really that impactful. I think I'm gonna be Wargating for 1 here. So if I'm Wargating for 1, if I play Caracas and bounce Flage, take 2 from Snapcaster, 3 from Ring, that's not really that good, I don't think. I think I'm gonna draw more cards off the ring here. I think I need to find like potential better answers than what I have in hand currently. Okay. Oko's kind of interesting. So I could like I can Wargate for 0 and Oko. I could also Oko my ring. I could... I could Oko, make a food, play Caracas, bounce Flage before attacks. Oko takes 2 from Snapcaster, 3 from Flage. Then they don't have active Flage anymore, and I get to play Grafdigger's Cage the following turn. Because, like, if I Wargate for Urza Saga here, I'm not actually doing much. I think I'm going to play... Yeah, I think I'm going to play Caracas. Play Oko. They also could have Force of Will. I have to be pretty cognizant of that. Like, Force of Will is definitely realistic and potentially on the menu. And then, yeah, I think I'm just going to play my 1-mana artifacts here. Next turn, I'll draw... If Oko lives, I'll probably try to draw 7 and then kill the ring with... make the ring into an elk. I mean, they have 7 cards in hand, but I actually think, like, if I can survive this next turn with a pretty, like, with this decent enough board state, I think I'm in pretty good shape. The thing here that I'm considering is, like, in terms of evaluating my position, is once I crack Expedition Map, I am getting Tolarian Academy, and Wargate can get either Urza Saga, or I can just rush straight into Retrofitter Foundry, which, if they don't have exactly artifact removal for, is, like, really, really good against them. I mean, they have 8 cards in hand, but they've only seen 30 cards of their library. Like, we have to be considerate of that, too. Like, they could be holding a lot of dead random removal spells in hand that they haven't been able to cast. Like, their 8 cards aren't guaranteed to be, like, the stone cold perfect counterspell into I have March of Otherworldly Light and Flame of Venor and, like, everything that interacts with potential artifacts you have. Also, like, maybe they have considerations here to, like, killing my Grafdigger's Cage, right, to potentially get their Flage back to win. I mean, like, the interesting thing is the more time they give me, like, the harder it becomes for them. Like, I mean, what, next turn I'm gonna take 3 from the One Ring, but then I'm, like, gonna be drawing so many cards. I have to remember to bounce this Flage for what that's worth. Okay, so Ragavan means that they can kill my Oko if they attack Oko with the 2/2/1s, which I'm definitely sad about, but it's not the worst case scenario. Although I am taking quite a lot of damage off of this ring, so I would like to get it off the table at some point. I do have, like, Reshape and Transmute Artifact and stuff, so I have, like, answers to actually get rid of it that aren't Oko specific. So I'm gonna bounce Flage in beginning of combat here before attackers are declared. Because then if they recast Flage, then what? They're leaving themselves open with, like, 1 counterspell. I mean, there's so many situations where I'm able to win the game from that position. Okay, Ragavan's going at me and Snapcaster's going at Oko. So, like, I think they must have some sort of removal spell. Force of Negation, Exiled. That's not the worst. Although I kind of would like Force of Negation once I have enough mana. Like, once I get Tolarian Academy in play, I'm not going to be worried about... I'm not going to be worried about my mana situation. Like, I'm just always going to have enough. Yeah, I think my win condition here is probably Retrofitter, I guess. I don't know if Urza Saga is going to be enough to do it anymore. I can't loop Urza Saga. I guess maybe my win condition is, like, kill Ghost Vacuum, and then start looping Urza Saga over the course of many turns with, I guess the shifting would then do that? Yeah, they're flaging the Oko. I have to imagine a red removal spell is going at this Oko. Yeah, fair enough. I don't have to worry about Flage anymore unless Grafdigger's Cage is off the table. They aren't getting anything relevant back with Ghost Vacuum, right? No, it's all my counter spells and stuff. Ragavan's going back with Dash. I have Caracas for Ragavan. Need to be considerate of that here. Path to Exile, that's a pretty good draw. This is a turn I can't Buried Ruin. I'm just gonna start drawing cards. Gotta play fast here. Reshape, that's really good. Okay, so let's draw cards with Manifold Key. And then we'll reshape the One Ring into something. I don't know exactly what, but probably Retrofitter. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't draw a lot of good cards here. I guess I'm going to map first to get Tolarian Academy, and then we'll go from there. Let's just do this. Where's Academy? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts in play right now. I don't have any way to play any other artifacts. I do have Scour for Scrap, and I could get back Expedition Map. That's actually a consideration, because then I don't have to commit my Wargate to getting Urza Saga, potentially. Well, let's tap for 5, and we'll reshape, and we'll go from there. Uh, maybe do I look first with the Taxing Probe? I don't think so. Reshape for 1. Stacking the One Ring. I mean, I just can't keep the One Ring. I can't take that much damage. They're just gonna burn me out. Yeah, and I think I have to get Retrofitter here. I kind of do want this Expedition map back, actually, because I might not even get Urza Saga. I might just get the Untapping Land. I could do it right now. I could Wargate for Minamo, and then untap. So I Wargate for Minamo, then I untap Tolarian Academy, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5 artifacts, so then I can, what, make a servo, untap this, make a 1/1. I don't think I'm that worried about doing stuff like that right now. Maybe I scour for scrap to search for an artifact. I don't really know what artifacts I'd search for, if I'm being honest, though. Like, what am I gonna get? Sensei's Divining Top? Like, Aether Spellbomb is okay. Maybe I just make a 2/2 or a 1/1 here. Like, make a 1/1. Plan to make a flyer, potentially hold up Path to Exile. And Caracas. I do want to hold up Caracas. That's something big. I do want to keep this Wargate too. Maybe Wargating for Urza Saga is better because I'm actually starting the Saga train. Yeah, actually that's definitely better. Let's Wargate for Urza Saga here. I guess if I Wargate, I don't have access to Path to Exile and Caracas, but I don't know if that's necessarily that big of a deal. Since I'm gonna have a 1/1 block, since I'll have a 1/1 blocker. Okay, yeah, let's Wargate for Saga, and then I'll make a 1/1, and then I'll pass with Caracas up. Yeah, because I want to get Saga started, I think. And then I can scour for scrap for the answer. Oh wait, I can get Portable Hole. Let's get this Saga here. Oh, Saga lets me make Retrofitter mana as well, so that's nice. And I have mana up for food tokens, so they can't burn me out. Just gonna get rid of a bunch of fetch lands here, probably. Like, don't really have any reason to keep them around, I don't think. I really don't have a lot of time. I need to move fast. I need to stop commentating so heavily. This game is really fascinating, though. I don't know if I even care that much if I lose. But I have I think I basically have to win this game. Or I have to be really aggressive in how fast I'm going with like mulligans and stuff. I have to discard till I have 7. Okay, let's get rid of the planes then. Great. So I can't really pass because I have to keep Caracas and Path to Exile up. All right, time to lock in. Also, Retrofitter killing is going to take so long. Yeah, I don't know if I love my time management in this game. It's just hard when you're commentating and also playing a deck you've never played before. Trying to play it like well at least. I'm sure there are lines that I missed, but Flame of Anor the Retrofitter. I mean, I just can't do anything about that, unfortunately. So they did have Flame. I assume they don't have March. They drew 2 cards and destroyed an artifact. That makes sense. Yeah, so I guess now my win conditions like Urza Saga, because they're gonna get to eat my Retrofitter with Ghost Vacuum, so I don't actually get to like get it back with anything. Um, I can return Ring to my hand. I guess maybe my actual win condition now is like just a really, really big Walking Ballista or Wanshitong. Actually, Walking Ballista is probably it. Yeah, I'll probably scour for scrap for Walking Ballista and just play a big Ballista and hope that that's good enough. 5 mana for Quantum Riddler? Yeah, I mean, I don't care about that at all. You already have so many cards in hand. I guess I care about the body. I'm probably gonna Path to Exile it. I would guess. Like I do care about the 4 in the air. I'm definitely blocking the Snapcaster. That's for sure happening. It cuts off some Tolarian Academy mana, but what do I need mana for? It's not like I have a ton of spells in hand. I might end up needing that mana later, and maybe I'll regret blocking, but I don't think so. It's also pretty likely that my opponent has a lot of lands in hand. Like they only have 10 lands in play, but they've drawn what 38 cards. That's like actually a pretty reasonable distribution in terms of Jeskai, but Jeskai has like what 35? They have like 35 lands. 36 lands plus the tap land. I think pathing here is actually wrong. I shouldn't have pathed here because they're pretty likely to have some useless like spell pierce or whatever. And now I'm actually pretty sad that they're going to be spell piercing me here. I think I think Mystic Stanking recall's wrong. I think you should get Flame of Anor. Would be my guess, or Prismatic Ending. Actually, Pending can't hit Urza Saga, so Pending's probably not that good. I guess maybe they want to kill Grafdigger's Cage so they can get Flage back. So Pending's like not the worst, obviously. But I like that they're not getting a recall here. I think it's really easy to just get a bunch of recalls, but at a certain point when you have enough cards in hand, the type of card you get matters way more. Oh, they didn't kill my Path to Exile with a Spell Pierce. It's pretty lucky for me. Yeah, I don't like I don't need that mana, so I don't really like casting the Path to Exile there. That was definitely a misplay. Like I'm just giving my opponent opportunity to get free value from their cards. Preordain. Okay, so the question becomes like how do I win and what do I do? Let's maybe I start with Gitaxian Probe. Like, well, I'm definitely gonna play a Seed of the Synod. Like buried, I could Buried Ruin and like Scour for Scrap and Buried Ruin this turn. Actually, Buried Ruin you can do it instant speed. So if I play Buried Ruin and I Scour for Scrap for Retrofitter and they go to target with Ghost Vacuum, I can actually get it back with Buried Ruin. Oh wow, okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing that. That's for sure happening. Um, let's make a construct before we tap our Tolarian Academy here. Uh, just tap like this, I think. I don't need that much white mana, yeah. Five mana. Scour for Scrap. I'll choose both. Let's get Retrofitter and uh I guess I'm gonna get Portable Hole. Because I want the hole to deal with the Ghost Vacuum, because I wanna loop my Urza Sagas if I can. Maybe not though. Maybe I want like Soul Guide Lantern to exile their Flage, so that my oh yeah, actually I do want Soul Guide Lantern to exile the Flage, and then I can get something later. I don't think the Ghost Vacuum is going to be that relevant. Maybe it will be though. I don't know. I have to move fast, so I'm gonna get Soul Guide Lantern here. They just let me get Retrofitter back. That's really interesting. I mean, I'm just going to play Soul Guide here. Get rid of their Flage. Now I'm going to play Retrofitter. I guess I'll hold up Buried Ruin in case I want to get whatever they target back. Yeah. I'm not even going to preordain or Taxian Probe. I'm just going to start making creatures. I need to win faster. I guess getting Retrofitter back, they now get to exile it with Prismatic Ending. So maybe that's kind of bad, but I get to make 2/1/1s, which are not irrelevant, I don't think. Plus, like, what else was I doing with Scour for Scrap? Like, I feel like I got away with something there, you know what I mean? Oh, they're not even casting Pending. That's really interesting. Are they just trying to spend my clock, potentially? Like, maybe they feel like as long as they hold up interaction, they can just, like, outrun whatever it is I plan on doing. I don't care about making 4/4s. I don't think at this stage. Making 1/1s is kind of nice too because of the Tolarian Academy. Okay, I'm gonna definitely make a guy. And then I don't know what I'm getting with this triggered ability. Key, I guess, to untap my Retrofitter Foundry more. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm gonna do. Let's play Seed of the Synod here. I guess I can Sowing Myco spawn for the untapping land, so I'm gonna do that. Because I do have colorless, and the Buried Ruin doesn't matter as much anymore. Cast with Kicker. Exile one of their lands. I guess I'll exile Library. Yeah, Minimo's the best land I can get here. Oh, you know what? They could have what is it? Wrath of the Skies. Like access to Wrath of the Skies. They could also have access to Terminus, I guess. Okay, Dress Down. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't think I can play around Wrath of the Skies. I basically just have to go for it. I need to play way faster, though. All right, I think I'll do some post commentary. I think I'm gonna have to stop commentating here to make sure I play quick. Don't care what they're exiling. I think if it's not Wrath Disguise, I might actually win this turn. I have a lot of mana, and I'm going to make a lot of creatures with Retrofitter. Maybe I won't win this turn, actually, though. Because I'll have, what? Like, I have, what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 mana. I mean, I can make a bunch of 4/4s, I suppose. They considered, did they put in their graveyard? They did not. They kept it. Interesting. I mean, they have pending, so they're gonna. I guess, are they not pending my Retrofitter? I have to assume that that's happening, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll tap Tolarian Academy for 10, then we'll untap it. And we're just going to make a bunch of creatures. Uh, let's sack a Servo to make a Thopter, I guess. I think I want to make 4/4s here. Untap. Oh, I wish the mana system was a little faster. This is gonna be it's gonna take me some time. Oh, and it keeps moving. Okay, we'll take key untap. The battlefield keeps moving. Uh. Okay, now I just pay to untap it and pay to make 1/1s and Thopters. I guess I have to sack the Thopter to make a 4/4. Okay, I can make one more 4/4. Drew Force of Will. That's actually really good. Let's probe them. Chain Lightning, Spell Snare, Stifle, Brazen Borrower, Solitude. Okay, so I'm definitely going to want to counter that Solitude when it comes down. Let's Preordain. Cave and Island. I don't think I want either of those. Tree of Tales. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Let's go with the Hedge Maze, I think. I don't think I need more mana. Just want to find, like, any potential action. Okay, I think we're just attacking, right? Because I can counter the solitude, and then they get to bounce one of these things, but they still take a bunch. I don't think you can copy Planeswalkers with Shifting Woodland, because I think the Planeswalker doesn't come in with loyalty counters. They're just taking damage. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna pass then. Oh, they're gonna try and kill me. I see. They don't want to block. They want to try and win. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like this play. Are they gonna? They have to cast the Solitude though. If they cast the Solitude, I'm just gonna Force of Will it. Interesting. So they didn't cast the Solitude, but I know their hand, except for one card. So they have Chain Lightning. I have Food Token though. I think they're forgetting about Food Token. Well, I really wish we had more time to play these games, because I feel like these games are really long and interactive. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on my clock. I'm gonna have to go really fast. I can't believe I won that game. Although I do think this matchup's like pretty rough for Jeskai. Being a Jeskai pilot, I have played this matchup a decent amount of times, and it feels pretty bad every time you play it. You lose games like that you feel like you had no business losing. Um, I'm gonna play really fast here. I have to go super fast. Um, not a lot of talking about my decisions, I don't think, or at least I'm gonna try to hold back. I'm gonna snap or snap mole. We'll see. I'm keeping. I've I've turn 3 win. Because I what go Saga next turn, play Cave, play Time Vault, then get key, Time Vault key. They have to have something to deal with it. But I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh wow, I can play Saga, play Mox Diamond, then play Teferi next turn. I can play Teferi on turn 2. Maybe that's a little better. I play Portico. Yeah, I'm gonna play Portico. Then I'll play Teferi on turn 2. Then play with Saga and then Time Vault. Let's put this Walking Bliss in the graveyard. Let's just pass here. Because then I'm basically forcing them to. If they have a counter spell, then they just get to counter the fairy. But then the Teferi. But then I might just like uh kill them with Saga. I guess I don't get to kill them with Saga until like turn 4 now, which is not nothing. Just playing Island. Brainstorm. Let's. I could have Mox Diamond for Ponder last turn. That might have been good. I think I'm gonna keep the Urza's Cave. Gotta make him have it. It's pretty clear that they have some sort of counterspell, but it might be like a remand too. Let's not forget that. Oh, they don't have a counterspell. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just upticking then. I'm not willing to lose um to like Galvanic Discharge or whatever. I mean, that's why you got to make them have it sometimes. I'm definitely not playing out my Time Vault. That's for sure not happening. Stock up, sure. Like next turn, I'm probably just playing Urza's Cave, casting Ponder, and making a zero or making a construct. I might Urza's Cave and Brainstorm because then the Urza Saga. No, then I only get to shuffle away one card. I think Ponder is probably better. Yeah, Urza Saga goes up. Let's. I'm still gonna uptick my Teferi. I think keeping this Teferi around is just too relevant. Let's Ponder. Crop rotation. I don't think any of these are what I want. Yes, I do want to use its ability. Okay, I definitely want to play the Seachrome Coast here. I don't need Crocus, and I want all my lands to come in untapped from this point forward. So yeah, we're just gonna make the construct here, and then next turn we have lethal. If they pass the turn, I'm gonna win unless they have exactly what Otawara for 4 mana. But even then, I'm just winning the following turn, like because then they play land Otawara. They can't even Otawara now. My opponent offered me to start a new clock, but I mean, unlucky for them, I am just going to be winning next turn. Um, but also, I'm pretty sure in this league we're just supposed to stick to 30-minute clocks. I think timing people out is the thing. Otherwise, they would just do 60-minute clocks. So here I'm not going to make a construct. I'm obviously going to be making mana when I go into my main phase. My Saga triggers. We'll just get Voltaic Key. The OG. I guess I'll play Caracas for posterity's sake. You know, it's probably better. I'm just gonna Time Vault. Uptick my Teferi. Okay, so we got to win. I need to start playing faster. My problem when I pick up new decks is like I really want to spend time like deeply understanding what they're doing, and that's good, but also pretty bad for timing considerations. You know, normally Jared Liam and I play 60-minute clocks sort of for this reason. It gives us more time to commentate. I don't think anyone really minds the length of the videos as long as the like quality of the play and the content is higher. But for these asyncs, I need to remember that I'm actually playing under a pretty tight clock in comparison. So, and generally speaking, when I know a deck, I play the deck like relatively speedy. You know, I only spend time on decisions that are really unique, things I haven't seen before. But with Time Vault, that's all of them. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to my opponent Lufa. You were really cool. Great line with the Ragavan. Loved seeing that. And hopefully I can get him in the next one. All right. So we are on match 3, and this one's against an old favorite, Liam. Liam's playing blue-green Eldrazi, and as I put some cards away that I was shuffling here, I think this matchup's going to be pretty much just ships passing in the night. I don't foresee it being that interactive. So the question is, do I keep hands like this? I mean, I think I kind of have to. Turn 3 into turn 4 win. I guess turn 5 win, because Teferi, I won't be able to play the Time Vault. But like, I also have Ponder, you know, to like look for things. I think I have to keep stuff like this, and just hope Liam's draw isn't like particularly aggressive. The reason I think this matchup's gonna be feel like two ships passing the night is because I don't really have a lot of removal for what Liam's doing, but Liam also doesn't really have a lot of interaction for me. So my guess is like Liam's gonna be forced to keep hands that essentially are just like racing hands. Like, how do I get there the fastest? I mean, I have to keep land on top here. Like, how do I get to 20 damage the fastest? And I'm gonna have to keep hands that get to Time Vault reliably and as quick as possible. Like, I don't see myself ever winning with, like, Retrofitter Foundry, for example. Or, you know, Quantum Riddler. Against Labyrinth, exiling Emrakul the Promised End into Mox Emerald. Okay, okay. Liam's off to the races here. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. And he's gonna search for, I assume, like, Mana Vault, probably. Liam's points are Strip Mine, Mana Vault, Ancient Tomb, Mox Emerald, Urza Saga, Soul Ring. Okay, so he grabs Soul Ring. That, to me, that means that he doesn't need the extra mana that Mana Vault would provide, which is pretty interesting. I think I'm supposed to Ponder here because on the off chance that I hit like a 1-mana white exile spell, then I can play that to slow Liam's game down. Versus if I play land, I could just play Quantum Riddler, but then what am I doing? I'm never casting the Ponder before I am trying to like cast Time Vault, so I think I'm just gonna Ponder here. I'm not gonna keep these, so any order is fine. I'm gonna shuffle for sure. And then the question is, do I want to play Misty Rainforest? Like, I don't think getting Retrofitter Foundry in play really matters that much, and Misty Rainforest lets me get my last Surveil land. And the Surveil could be potentially relevant depending on what Liam plays, so I think I'm just going to play the Misty Rainforest and pass here. Like, it's possible I'm supposed to play Retrofitter with Tree of Tales, because then if I draw Mox Opal, I can Tribute Mage for... like, I don't even know if that matters, though. I don't think that makes me any faster, realistically. Plus, on the off chance I need to find something that isn't, like, speed for Time Vault, this is, like, a little better, marginally better. Wow, Liam's going all in. He's got a lot going on. Yeah, this is just a 7/5. So fetching doesn't change my clock at all. I could also play Retrofitter to make blockers for this. So, worst case scenario. I mean, I can block it with Tribute Mage next turn, too. I guess I kind of want to get to 6 mana. I don't know. Let's archive here. Because, like, Liam's probably going to have enough creatures to actually pressure this Teferi, so I'm going to need to play Vault before playing Teferi. I think Stock Up's going in the graveyard. I just don't want to spend time doing that. Preordain. It's not the worst. I don't think I play Tree of Tales here. If Liam has some sort of artifact removal, that's actually pretty bad because it slows me down by quite a lot. Like, what do I do next turn? So I'm gonna Tribute Mage, get Time Vault. Then next turn I'm gonna play land. I'm gonna block Anti-Causal Vestige. Then next turn I'm gonna play land. Like, probably not play Teferi because I need blockers. Or I don't need blockers, but I need the Teferi not to die. So I'll probably play like Preordain into either Retrofitter Time Vault or Quantum Riddler Time Vault. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Savannah here. think that's better. I think I'm pretty forced to get Time Vault with this Tribute Mage. I don't think there's really any other considerations. I could also theoretically draw key and just win. So that's something as well. I might not block with this Tribute Mage now that I think about it. I might actually just play land, play Teferi next turn, and keep the Tribute Mage, um hoping to be able to block the following turn. I don't know though. Liam's got a lot of mana. Okay, Kozilek. This draws 4 cards, but it doesn't actually like win the game, I don't think. Well, let's see. Maybe oh, actually, not playing the Retrofitter that one turn might have been tough. Okay, the question is, do I have to block here? So I'm at 19, so I actually am dead on board if I don't have any blockers next turn. So next turn I'm getting Annihilator Forward. So if I play Tree of Tales, I can play Retrofitter, play Time Vault. Problem is I can't get Annihilator Forward and also win the game, I don't think. I don't think that's really realistic. I could find a removal spell for Kozilek. That's reasonable. If I find a removal spell for Kozilek, I'm not going to need blocker for Teferi because I'll be casting the removal spell. I think I'm going to block here. I'm definitely losing. Turn 3 from Liam. Okay, so I think I have to preordain into a removal spell now. Because I'm dead on board. I could like play Retrofitter and then make a 1/1 and block, but then I'm losing my Retrofitter plus 3 lands and I'm just never winning. So I think I just have to preordain into removal spell would be my guess. Oh, Teferi's actually not the best because actually it's not the worst. Because I can play land Teferi, bounce Kozilek. Liam can draw another 4 cards, but I don't actually care that much about that. I'm gonna keep Teferi on top. It keeps me in the game, so I guess I'll play Tree of Tales. I'm still pretty far behind though. Like I'm gonna play Teferi. If Liam recasts Kozilek, then I'm still dead on the following turn. And Liam's drawing another bunch of cards. But I mean, like, that's fine. So Oko's actually not the worst straw here. Like Liam might feel tempted to attack the Teferi with the 7/5. If he didn't draw anything better than Kozilek, he might just recast Kozilek, and then I can play Oko, make it an Elk, and then play Time Vault, and then next turn try to win with Teferi. Excuse me. The game definitely is not over, although Liam has quite a lot of cards in hand. I think I play Tree of Tales here because if I draw... No, if I draw another artifact, it doesn't matter because then I don't have Mox Opal anyways. Curious what Liam's going to be casting here. My guess is it wasn't going to be... Okay. Ugin's not the worst for us. I really wish I had Time Vault. I need an extra mana somewhere. If I drop Mana Vault, I win. I also am now like I also am now like not losing that hard. Ugin says whenever you cast a color spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more colors. So I could like Oko, turn whatever Liam plays into a 3/3, then play Time Vault, and then next turn just threaten winning. I mean, it's not like the best. It's not the best line in terms of like I'm not that comfortable in turn. Like I don't think I'm just gonna be winning from that. Oh wow, okay, Liam drew the Thought-Knot here. I mean, I don't think I have any way to beat Liam now, because like once he exiles my Time Vault, it's just over. Yeah, I'll concede. Oh, and Liam and I aren't calming for this. We'll probably say that in the intro, but Liam just like doesn't unfortunately have the ability to calm right now. So, but we got to get our match in before the end of the tourney. So, yeah, really fast start from Liam. Two ships passing for the most part. Like Liam didn't actually really interact with me that much, except for like the turns where you had like 12 mana after Kozlocking. So you can kind of see what I'm saying, where like I don't think it's really going to be that much of an interactive match. So then the question becomes like, can I keep hands like this? So I have like Marsh Flats into Tameo, into like Urza Saga, into Stock Up, for potentially like trying to find Time Vault. But I think this hand might just be too slow. Like the Saga tokens don't matter. Saga finding one half of our combo is nice, but we have more key effects than we have vault effects. I don't know if the Tameo draw is really that relevant. Stock Up's like okay. Yeah, this hand's really close. Because like it also isn't interactive. Like I do have some interaction for Liam. Like I have Reprieve, Remand, March of Otherworldly Light for fast mana, like Force of Will, Swords to Plowshares. I'm not going to be able to cast the Sylvan Scrying in my hand. The Buried Ruin is effectively dead. Like I'm going to be short on green mana potentially for the rest of the game. This Tezzeret's definitely not going to be relevant. I think I'm going to mulligan this. I think it's really close though. Like I could totally see keeping this hand, but I think I can. I think I can look for better here. Mox Opal, Sensei's Divining Top, March of Otherworldly Light, Urza Saga, Mental Misstep, Reshape. Path to Exile. This hand's pretty interesting. So I can like Urza Saga. So I have a Path to Time Vault with Reshape, but I don't have anything else. I'll probably get rid of the Mental Misstep if I'm being honest. The Mox Opal isn't turned on yet, but it will be turned on. I get to go with Sensei's Divining Top and then top on my upkeep to try and find a land or a 0 mana artifact to activate Mox Opal. I think I'm going to keep this hand. I think it's really close too, but the hand has key into Reshape for Time Vault, which I think is kind of like those are the types of hands I have to keep, but it also has Path to Exile and March of Otherworldly Light to like slowly him down and have some interaction. I mean, I'm definitely not keeping Mental Misstep. Like if I look at the Eldrazi deck, let's take a look. Mana value. Uh he has 9 1-drops. Like I don't think I care enough about that. Like I'm just gonna get rid of the Mental Misstep here. This hand is again really close. I could also just draw a land. Although I am gonna be topping on my turn, so let's play Saga, we'll play top, and then I just have to remember to spin top on my upkeep. I could just play Mox Opal here. I don't know if that's necessarily that good. Maybe it's good because if Liam plays 4 mana on turn 1, which is possible, and plays Slotnots here, like, he could actually just take my Mox Opal. Yeah, I think... Is it good, though? Because, like, does Liam have any artifact removal? That's a good question. Like, I don't know how much artifact removal Liam actually has. I'm looking right now. I don't really see anything. But he has cards like Thief of Existence, etc. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Mox Opal. If Liam plays like a Thief or a Thought-Knot Seer or whatever, like I want to make sure that I'm not getting totally got here. Could play Waterscape Battle Mage. That's a consideration. But I think if he plays Waterscape, he's probably killing Urza Saga, right? And yeah, I'm definitely spinning top on upkeep here. Like I have nothing else to spend my mana on. Mana Vault is like okay, but it's not super great. Wow, I didn't hit a land. Yeah, okay. I mean, I want to draw Mana Vault, but the question is after that, do I want to draw like what, Enlightened Tutor or Preordain? Probably Enlightened Tutor because it gets me Time Vault. And then yeah, I can win with Mana Vault time. Okay, yeah. This isn't like the worst, but I definitely would have preferred to have a land here. Maybe. I guess it depends on if Liam has interaction or not. So I definitely want to. Well, do I want to draw Mana Vault? I don't think so. I think I want to draw Enlightened Tutor because if Liam uh, looks at my hand, then I would rather have Enlightened Tutor be taken because I have Reshape. Yeah, so I actually want to draw Enlightened Tutor here. Liam keeping sevens for me is really bad because like there are a lot of sevens that Liam has that just play big idiots but aren't actually that good. So that leads me to believe that Liam's got some form of interaction, especially if the hand doesn't pop out that fast. Like sometimes he keeps sevens where it's like, okay, on turn one I play a 4-drop, or turn two I'm playing a 5-drop or whatever. But Liam just like casting Birds of Paradise and passing is pretty interesting from my perspective. I don't think like Liam also doesn't have access to, well, he has access to one colorless. Let's keep that in mind. Uh, but not two, so can't be Kozilek's commanding. Could be like Warping Wailing, I guess, to counter sorcery spells. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna draw and then I guess make a mana off of this Urza Saga to be able to play the Mana Vault. Then we're gonna get Key Effect. Uh, I guess I'll get Manifold Key. It's like marginally better, right? Play Mana Vault, and then I can feel. Can I? I can't win this turn, right? No, I can't. Well, I can, right? Because I can Enlighten Tutor for Time Vault, draw Time Vault, play it, untap with Key, I think. Well, okay, let's see. I'm playing this Mana Vault every time regardless, so let's just play this Mana Vault and see what happens. So if I Enlighten Tutor, I get Time Vault, draw Time Vault, then I can play it and untap it with Manifold Key, and then I can just I win from there if Liam doesn't have any interaction. I don't know if Liam has any instant speed interaction that would get me here. I mean, it might be he's not even playing the land. Like he's not playing the Seiju. I mean, I'm gonna go for it. I don't want to give Liam another turn, I don't think, so let's Enlighten Tutor for Time Vault. Yeah, get the vault, draw it off the top. The thing is with this line of play too, like I'm not even dead if Liam has interaction. Like it's not great obviously, but apply a replacement effect instead of beginning your turn. No. Okay, so I guess Liam's theorizing that I could die to my own Mana Vault here. But I am just gonna keep untapping Time Vault here. And I mean, with like what, 20 draws, I eventually should be winning. Okay, yeah, I drew a land. That's pretty substantial. Let's play this land. Get Tundra. Untap my Time Vault. Tap Time Vault. Play top. Yeah, I think my guess is that Liam's considering like, do I die from this Mana Vault? I mean, I guess my Ponder definitely didn't yield any lands, so uh Yeah, Mana Vault. I'm not paying for that. Let's do the Time Vault again. We'll just play Odawara here. I could reshape my Mana Vault into something like some 0 mana artifact because I don't really need it anymore, right? Uh, and then if I reshape it, maybe Liam will concede potentially. I mean, the clock's pretty low for me. Yeah, I'll reshape for 0. I think just getting rid of this Mana Vault is fine. Yeah, I can just get a land here. Tree of Tales, I suppose. Yeah, Liam is just waiting for me to get rid of the Mana Vault to make sure that I can. Fair enough. Game 3 here. One Ring, Grim Monolith. Counterspell, Remand. This is pretty interesting. It's pretty slow. And what? I'm gonna keep... Am I gonna go, like, Grim Monolith on turn 3 if I draw land into the One Ring? Like, I don't know. Is Remand that good? I can't cast the counterspell right now. Soul Guide Lantern's a dud. I don't have any ways to Time Vault. I think the One Ring's kind of awkward too, because like Liam hits in really big swings. And if I go like, yeah, I think I have to mulligan this hand. I just think it might be a little too slow. Also, Grimonald's not untapping after I One Ring. Like, that's a big consideration. I'm on the draw, so Remand and Counterspell are a lot worse. Especially when I know I can't cast Counterspell. Maybe if I could cast it, I could keep it. But yeah, Soul Guide, not being good. Like, I get to redraw at some point, but when? Um, hmm. This hand is so tough. I think I'm gonna mulligan. It doesn't have a clear way to Time Vault. I think that's got to be one of my bigger considerations. Like, this hand I think is a little worse. I'm gonna keep it, or not worse, a little better because it has at least one tutor for Time Vault. Also, Spell Pierce is not good, but it's not completely dead. Like, I might be able to counter a piece of fast mana from Liam, maybe a Talisman potentially. Yeah, sure. Vexing Bauble, I'll have to make sure I consider this when I'm playing later. I think I'm going to play Scalding Tarn and pass. I think I'm going to hold out Spell Pierce. If I'm ever going to get value off of it, this is literally the only spot I think I can really think of. Like, excuse me, Liam playing land Talisman. Besagi's not the worst either. I'm definitely getting my Meticulous Archive here because I really want to draw another land. Grim Monolith is not what I want to draw. I think I'm going to put that into the graveyard. To Fairy. So here, I think I'm supposed to Ponder, although I could play Besage Quantum Riddler and then next turn Ponder. If I Ponder, I get to hold up Spell Pierce, but I don't really know how much value that has, like, especially now that Liam has a bunch of Talismans but didn't play anything last turn. Like, he could have Kozilek's Unsealing or Path of Annihilation, I suppose. He could play Ugin's Binding. I mean, that wouldn't really... I guess he maybe do... No, I don't think he does that either. You have Mycos. He could be Warping Wailing here. So maybe that's better. But then if I Ponder any Warping Wails, I mean, I'm just, like, not doing anything anyways. He could have... He could have Channel. I mean, if he had Channel, he would have went for it, though, I think. Like, you probably just have to go for it, right? So I don't think he has Channel. I have to go faster too. I think I'm just gonna play Riddler here. I think it's a little more mana efficient, and I mean the Spell Pierce is like pretty unlikely to be that good, so I might as well Riddler here and see what happens. Yeah, like now next turn, maybe I just draw land and I play Tezzeret, find key. Or not key, maybe not. No, probably not key. Probably like Mana Vault or something. Liam's just hedge mazing, sure. I can F6 on Liam's turn because I can't rep Force of Will anyways because of the Vexing Bauble, so that's pretty nice. Thanks for saving me some time here, Liam. I really need it. Hit the Herald's the end. Color spells are with 7 mana, cost 1 less. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. I don't think Grafdigger's Cage does anything against me. Although, worth noting, I could have Spell Pierced the Grafdigger's Cage. Although Liam probably would have led with Cage and then played It the Herald's the End, so I don't think I would have had a chance to do that. Yeah, I'd really like to draw land here. Drawing a land here would be quite excellent. If I draw land, do I just minus the Tezzeret? Enlighten Tutor. I think I'm gonna ponder here. I really want a land. Urza Saga is pretty good. I could also get Seachrome Coast because it lets me Enlightened Tutor. And then I can tutor for Vault, and I already have Tezzeret in hand. Plus, unable to stream. I guess Enlightened Tutor shuffles my library. Also leaves Path Exile up. If I Enlightened Tutor for Vault, then I just don't have enough mana to actually like Vault plus Key. I think I'm gonna draw Urza Saga, then Seachrome Coast, even though that feels a little weird, like unintuitive, because the Saga will get the key, and then Enlightened Tutor can get Vault. Oh wait, no, I wanted to draw Saga, not Seachrome Coast. How do I reverse this? Can you do that? I guess you can't. No, I still want to draw these cards, even though I messed up the sequencing. I don't think I'm gonna Enlighten Tutor this turn. Then I'm not under any significant pressure. So I'm just going to hold up Spell Pierce Path Exile. I'll draw Urza Saga, and I mean, I can just play... I can play Urza Saga and then cast Scour for Scrap, getting back Grim Monolith and finding Time Vault. Then if I draw land, I just win, because I can Tezzeret into the Time Vault. Excuse me. Delighted Halfling, sure. Yeah, I can't cast spells, but I can get things back from the graveyard. I could play Tezzeret now, since there's no pressure. That actually might be best, because I can play Tezzeret, then I can Enlighten Tutor for Time Vault, and then just win the next turn. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, because these creatures don't kill my Tezzeret. Tezzeret's also pretty hard to kill from Liam's perspective, like, really hard. Oh, he might make a 1/1, but then I can just Path to Exile his Hit the Herald's the End. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to Path to Exile the Hit the Herald's the End now. That way, in case Liam does have some sort of bigger creature, then I can deal with it. Because I can still Enlighten Tutor for Time Vault on my upkeep. This gets Liam a Wastes, which could be really relevant potentially, but I think this is gonna put Liam in a position where it's like pretty hard for him to interact. I'm not gonna say that he won't be able to get me here, because like with Eldrazi cards, it's like they have so many words you have no idea sometimes. Okay, he's Eurekaing. Interesting. That could be pretty relevant. Like if you put something into play that gets me. What is this? Starting with each player puts a permanent card from their hand on the battlefield. Repeat this process until no one puts a card onto the battlefield. Okay, so I'm just gonna not respond. What does this do? When you cast this, okay, I don't think I'm putting Teferi into play. Maybe I am. Liam has one card. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. That's fun. Putting Teferi into play is fun. Plus, it guarantees that I have an untapper next turn. Okay. I don't have any permanents. Yeah, and I think I'm going to take this game. Yeah, attacking Tezzeret, fair enough. That's the last time you're going to be able to do that. That's for sure. Okay, so let's Enlighten Tutor for Time Vault and, you know, fun deck. Uh, I wish I could talk to Liam after that, after those games, but unfortunately, yeah, he just can't do comms. So, fair enough. Thanks for the games, Liam. Maybe we'll talk about them at some point, but my guess is that he's probably come to the same conclusion that it's just two ships passing the night. It's probably favored for me, would be my guess. Like, I'm probably just a little faster on average, or like, I don't know. It's close though. That Eldrazi deck is really fast, like really, really fast. So I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what Liam's takes are. You made it to the end. Thanks for taking that journey with me. Unfortunately, we did not make it to the finals. Our breakers were a little worse than the other player in the Discord. So uh, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below for more content similar to this. And then if you have any comments about Time Vault in general, I'd love to hear them. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I really want to learn the deck and learn more about what makes it tick and lander, how sequences that might be better than what I played, etc. I found it really interesting. So thanks for watching. Peace.